Hello, hello. After lunch, welcome back. So it's nice to be here. I've had such a great day, learned lots of stuff. I've sat in a lot of these meetings and conversations, and every time I learn something new. Many thanks to Mark Elliott, who invited the local municipalities. 5 minutes. I have 5 minutes to brag about Travelers Rest, which is kind of hard. That's my hometown. I'm the mayor, and I'm very proud of it. So I really need an hour, but I'm going to shorten this as quick as possible just for you guys. Let me find my clicker. All right, so who in here has not been to Travelers Rest? All right, we got some? Okay, I'm talking to you guys because the rest of these people know what's going on in TR. So in the last 5 years, if you've been there, you've kind of seen what's going on. But for you newbies, I got lots of pictures and a little bit of slides for you. So a little bit about who we are. So we are a small community, less than 10,000. We are population growth. We've had recent substantial growth just in the last 5 years. It's been major, so it's kind of changing the makeup of our town. We are a tight-knit community. We care about our neighbors. We are tree huggers. We love to be outside, walkable, bikeable. We like green things, flowers. We also are family-first values, so community-centered projects and places. We want to be together. And then we have a strong sense of individual self. You're going to hear from 2 other municipalities today. We are proud of those guys. We brag on them, but we're TR, and we want to maintain that unique individual self. So a little bit about the growth in Travelers Rest. This is some before and after pictures. We have the Swamp Rabbit Trail that came through Main Street. So the Swamp Rabbit hugs our Main Street. So part of our development story is that we were able to take our Main Street and redevelop it. You got a before, it's kind of dingy and ugly, not too much to write home about. And then you've got after, so it's landscaping, it's beautiful. You've got spots where you can rest and relax, brick, green. We don't have a mountain in Travelers Rest, but we have mountains around us, so everything kind of complements the greenery around us. Again, placemaking, we are literally Travelers Rest, so it needs to be spots where you can come and rest and relax. And then you can see murals around town, happy people on the trail on the regular. The Swamp Rabbit Trail has been in Travelers Rest for about 10 years now, and again, the city was able to take and just jump on every advantage that came along. What the Swamp Rabbit Trail helped for us was spur economic growth. So when I first came into office about 10 years ago, there was a story in the local paper that said 80% of the buildings on Main Street were empty. And now I would have a hard time finding a small business, a building on Main Street. So you saw all the businesses kind of jump on the trail and say, hey, people are coming, we're going to make a difference and an impact. And then the city was able to use infrastructure to also complement that. At the bottom, you've got our farmers market, which I think is one of the best around. We also have Trailblazer Park, which was a city project. This is our amphitheater on Saturday nights. You have people coming to listen to music, food trucks. There's a hill where the kids can play. Tonight, if you're in town, you can come to the Harvest Market, which is bluegrass and food trucks, all about a sense of community and place. Happy people. This is our farmers market. We also used to have fire department on one side of town and the police department on the other. So we were able to bring all those municipal services to one spot, which is Trailblazer Park. Show you some pretty pictures of our fire department, police department, city hall. Again, places where people can sit and relax, and it fits the landscape of the area. Trailblazer Park has become the hub of the city. And also Furman University, got to give a shout out to them. They kind of upped our IQ points just a little bit when we annexed them in about 4 years ago. And they're a great partner to the city. Okay, so what's next? We're an opportunity zone. We want to be that partner that everybody's talking about today, the one that wants to see good things come to our community, but also long-term focus and community focus. So we're all about plans in Travelers Rest. None of us are in local government or promised a job every 4 years, so we want to make sure we have plans set in place to continue long term. So we have a downtown master plan that we worked on this year that is great. I encourage you to go. It's got lots of statistics and things in Travelers Rest that we're kind of dreaming up. And then we have a comprehensive plan. Most of those plans all sit around 4 cornerstones of Travelers Rest, so these are the things that we want for our town. Smart growth. So we realize we're a small town and we want to maintain that character, but we're going to grow. So how can we do it in a healthy and sustainable way? Connectivity. Everything needs to be bikeable, walkable. You need to connect to the trail if you can. We want to still feel like we're part of a community even as we're growing. And then arts and culture. We have a very unique art scene. We also have a strong heritage from our area, and we want to maintain those, all the while keeping that small town character. And that's the filter in which we make decisions at a local government level. What's next? I thought this would be interesting. So our main street's filled up. So we have plans for Poinsett Highway. It's basically a corridor that we're going to let mirror Main Street, so an extension of Main Street. Just for kind of you local people, but Tandem is down at the bottom, and it goes all the way to the Leopard Forest on a Highway 25. So it's a really big stretch of road, so we'll probably do it in piecemeal projects, but this will be an extension of Main Street so we can keep growing. These pictures look very familiar to the Main Street that I showed you at the very beginning, so this is what Poinsett looks like now, and then we have plans for, again, adding to the bikeable, walkable feel to it. And then residential living, downtown living. A few of the things I was thinking, what do you guys want to know? What do we want? How can we work together to make those things happen? So again, our number one priority is how do we maintain that small town community feel while growing? Keep that charm, replicate Main Street success over and over again. Community feel, bikeable, walkable, age-friendly focus, attainable housing. The property values in Travelers Rest has jumped. How do we make sure that everyone has an opportunity to live in the city limits? Food access, downtown living, and I left off light industrial too. Those are things that we want to see happen in Travelers Rest. So again, thank you for this quick spotlight to talk about all things Travelers Rest. I'll be here the rest of the day if you have any questions. Appreciate it.